yo. Yo. Mic check 1 2. Y'all hear me? Yo. How's the mic sounding? Is it clear enough? I ain't trying to yell today, but your boy a little bit under the weather. We got Anubis in the chat. What's up, Anubis? What you saying, bro? Henry the 12, what's good? Spencer Polly, what's good? Stamps in the chat. I want to talk about some stuff today, bro. Killer Can for show. What's good? Shout out to everyone popping by, man. Like I said, I'm a little bit under the weather in case I sound a little weird. I actually don't got no cough or cold or anything like that, bro. But it's actually a little bit embarrassing. Like your boy got a serious case of the shits right now, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. It's finally settled, though. I think I picked up a stomach bug from somewhere, man. This morning was hell. Didn't go to work, but I definitely had to pop in and chat with y'all a little bit. You know what I mean? Now that I actually got the opportunity. So I appreciate everybody pulling up. King Ghost, what's good? Shout out to everyone pulling up. But I just want to talk about a few things before I get out of here, man. I'm just chilling with the guys today. You know what I mean? I just want to talk about a few things because this Activision Blizzard shit is definitely getting real spicy. It's been pretty entertaining, to say the least. You know what I mean? Watching Microsoft, watching Sony go back and forth over this deal. Sony's trying their absolute best to step on that shit, bro. You know what I mean? Sony's trying their best to make sure that deal doesn't go through. And I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but honestly, they're doing everything that they should be doing. Like, let's keep it a buck. PlayStation should try everything in their power to make sure this deal doesn't happen. That's what they should do. You know what I mean? So I'm not mad at it, even though a lot of shit looks like, looks hypocritical from their standpoint, but they're all playing the game. Microsoft's playing the game, Sony's playing the game, right? They're making smart moves. They're trying their best to make sure this shit don't go through. Dominic, you got the stomach bug too. I guess it's just going around, bro. Yeah, shit, I threw up and everything this morning too, bro. This shit was coming from both ends, pause. But shit was crazy. But yo, Sony is doing everything that they should be doing from stopping this deal. That's just a fact. You know what I mean? They're playing ball too, because think about this. If my competitor, decided to buy one of the biggest publishers in gaming for $70 billion, right? Also, they're about to acquire an IP, one of the most successful IPs in gaming history. It doesn't matter how you feel about Call of Duty or not. It's one of the most successful IPs in gaming. You know what I mean? So, if I was PlayStation, I'll be doing the same thing too, bro. I'll be crying. I'll be stomping my feet. Because if you really take this in, Call of Duty, just everyone do a quick Google search, right? With the exception of a few years with some big releases, Call of Duty is the number one selling game like every single year, bro. I remember I don't know if it was 2020 or 2021, but at least in America, it was number 1 and number 2 of best selling games of the year. And right now, Elden Ring is holding the title with the best selling game right now in America. And you already know Modern Warfare 2 is about to come and shatter that record. So Call of Duty is, although people keep on saying that like the franchise is going down, the player base is bleeding, and well, that may be true, but it's still a huge ass seller. You know what I mean? Call of Duty doing bad is still great compared to most franchises. You know what I mean? So Sony trying their best to step on this deal is actually very, very smart. I don't think it's gonna work, but if I was Sony, I'll be doing the same thing, bro. I'll be crying. I'll be using all the partnerships that I have, whether it be regulators to stop this shit from happening, or at least if it's gonna happen, they can't stop it. Put some rules in place that ensures that PlayStation doesn't get the shittiest version of Call of Duty. You know what I mean? So what they're doing is smart, straight up. You know what I mean? What they're doing is extremely smart. They're I believe the past couple of years as well that Call of Duty is typically number one on PSN for like, most played game of the year and stuff like that. Like if you look at the list, you just do a little research. Call of Duty is usually number one when it comes to that. So PlayStation, I'm not mad at y'all crying and whining, acting all weak, like y'all don't have a stranglehold on the gaming industry right now. Y'all not killing the competition. They have to appear that this deal is going to be bad for gamers. It's going to be bad for the gaming industry, obviously to protect self-interest. You know what I'm saying? And on the other hand, we got Microsoft admitting that they buns, yo. It must have been a hard day for the Super Xbox fanboys, yo, because yesterday Microsoft came out and said that, we barely could compete with PlayStation. Pretty much that's what they said. We barely could compete with PlayStation. They got over 150 million consoles sold. We got like 60 million consoles sold. You know what I mean? They came out and pretty much played like the victim. Like, like why y'all not letting this deal through? Sony is pretty much stomping us in every single area. I think they even quoted saying that PlayStation released 280 first and third party exclusives or something like that, along the lines of that, in the year 2021. And Microsoft, that's like 5 times more than what we did. So Microsoft is trying their best to appear weak as possible. You know what I mean? They're trying to appear as weak as possible, which is another smart ass play by Microsoft. You know what I mean? They have to appear like, we can't compete. We're not good enough. PlayStation's stomping us. We're still in third place. They got to play that game too until this thing slides through. But low key, Microsoft's making some major moves, right? They picked up Bethesda, another big ass publisher. You know what I mean? And now they're picking up Activision, 2 juggernaut publishers in the gaming industry. So they want this shit to slide through. So they're gonna appear that they're gonna play the kumbaya role, saying that we're not gonna do anything to PlayStation. You know what I mean? We're not gonna take games away from PlayStation, even though ever since they acquired Bethesda, they've been on record saying that Starfield is exclusive, the next Elder Scrolls is gonna be exclusive, and some other shit as well. So Microsoft is playing the game too. It's all dirty. Everyone's playing dirty, but that just comes with the game, man. In the end of the day, I really do hope that this deal happens, because I'm actually on the side that I believe this will actually bring more competition. I really do. I think it's about time that the gaming industry needed kind of like someone to flip the table a little bit. You know what I mean? Rearrange the board. I'm sure these changes that are happening are we're not going to really see any short-term effect, but the long-term effect, I think Microsoft is positioning themselves to be a really strong player in the gaming industry. Some people, I know the fanboys, it's easy just to diss Xbox, but I think they're making some pretty major moves. I think, acquiring Activision is big for $70 billion. That's crazy. Bought Bethesda as well. So they're lining up their board to have a very successful future. And you already know where the direction that they're going with, Game Pass. They're just trying to be pretty much a Netflix of gaming and stuff like that. So both of them are playing their cards extremely smart. I agree, Henry. They're both playing their cards extremely smart when it comes to this deal. Sony's trying everything to stop it, saying that we won't be able to compete, when technically they've been smoking Xbox and they will be able to compete. They just have to, get back in their bag and start creating some some more live service multiplayer games. If Call of Duty ever doesn't release on PlayStation platforms, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I know Jim Ryan came out and said that they're only guaranteed to have Call of Duty for the next 3 years on their platform. But personally, this is just my take and my opinion. I think it would be idiotic for Xbox, to take Call of Duty away from the PlayStation platform. It doesn't make any sense to do that, because now y'all in a really good position of power too when it comes to the Call of Duty franchise. They could just leverage it in the way that Call of Duty is just best on Xbox, and for the hardcore Call of Duty fans, the casuals that maybe buy FIFA, NBA, Call of Duty every single year and stuff like that. They're positioning themselves to be very strong, and maybe gaining some of that fan base that left to PlayStation, because of this Call of Duty deal back to Xbox. So right now, Microsoft has a $299 console on the market, which will probably drop in price. They're trying to drop this streaming box for $99. That's a rumor, that Keystone shit. I don't know how that's going to do. We already know streaming is not really too viable. Look what happened to Google Stadia. But then again, Xbox is if streaming is ever going to be a thing, it's going to be coming from Xbox or PlayStation, because those are recognizable big brand names in gaming. You know what I mean? So they got so my point is saying that they just got a very low barrier entry to their ecosystem with those two devices, as well as cheap cost, $15 a month. You got Game Pass, you get every single Call of Duty, right? And when the marketing starts to shift to Xbox only, and it gets the betas first, it gets the DLC content first. Maybe they do, now that Microsoft has the Call of Duty app, maybe they do cool crossovers with, whether they be like Doom skins, Halo skins. Like, there's a lot of potential to make Call of Duty a lot more appealing on Xbox and PlayStation without taking the game off the platform. And I think that's the move that, if I was just making an educated guess, I think that's the move that they're going to go with. I personally think that's the move that they're going to go with. They're going to keep the shit on PlayStation, sell it for their $70, $80, whatever, full price, but just make the experience better and just more appealing on Xbox. It's just a no-brainer. Why wouldn't you do that? You know what I mean? So at that point, if the community doesn't really cross over to the Xbox ecosystem, Microsoft still gets the sales money from Call of Duty, which makes a lot of sense from PlayStation. So I see that being pretty much the end result with all of this. Shout out to the people in the chat. Loki, what's up? Shout out to everyone popping in. We see Gian in the chat. We see Rome, Devontae, DZEA Digital, Ultimate Twitter User, Slick, Level 1 Gaming. Shout out to all of them boys over there. Shout out to Fame. We got Def Singer in the chat. We got Alvin in the chat. You know what I mean? So shout out to everyone who came through, hit the like button. But yeah, man, this shit has been extremely entertaining to watch. Yo, we got Nev in the chat too. What's up, Nev? The gaming industry has been I look, there's things that I like what's happening, right? Like I like the fact that both platforms are expanding beyond their consoles. I actually like that, you know what I mean? PlayStation dropping, as someone who actually obviously prefers gaming on PC, but I still game a lot on PlayStation. I do like seeing PlayStation make moves like that. I think all it's gonna do is give them more revenue to create bigger and better games. So I do like that, what I'm seeing with that. The only thing that I don't like in the gaming industry right now is the emphasis on live service and a lot of bullshit, because that comes with its own troubles and stuff like that. So that's only the move that I don't really like that's happening in the gaming industry too much. But as long as there's a nice balance of content when it comes to live service and the single player games that we all love as well, then I think everything's gonna be all right, yo. Iron Lad says day and date PC. Don't get a PS5 this gen. No value PC master race. I disagree, bro. I think the PlayStation 5 is an amazing value. You spend $600-$700 for the console. You get great first party games first, so far at least, when it comes to their single player games. The ecosystem is dope, and it's just a nice cheap low entry. Like, y'all already see what's going on with PC gaming. PC gaming is the entry level is extremely expensive, and it's definitely not for everybody, especially if you don't like tinkering and do none of that bullshit, bro. Don't let no PC gamer lie to you and tell you it's just open the box and just play. It's none of that, bro. I've been gaming on PC for too long. Uh, and I know how it really be on PC. So PC is great for what it is, and consoles are great for what it is. I think there's a place for both platforms to coexist and just and be good, man. Ironland says how there's still more cross-gen games. Get a PlayStation 4 Pro. I know that's been a big issue to a lot of people. That there's PlayStation is supporting the PS4 generation, and they came out and said it's going to be a case-by-case basis. I know a lot of people are upset by this, and I'm still standing my ground about my take. I personally do not care. I do not care as long as the games are fire. You know what I mean? Like, have you seen the trailer of God of War Ragnarok, bro? I don't care if it's on PS4 Pro. Yes, we can imagine would've, could've, should've if it wasn't, but I'm going to just take what I see. And what I see from God of War Ragnarok, it looks amazing. And I think people need to bring back the focus on just quality games first. Because just because a game's only on next generation consoles doesn't mean it's going to be fantastic. You know what I mean? There's been a couple of only on next generation games, like next gen games, next generation consoles, pardon me, and the games weren't that great. So I don't really care, bro. Just give me a great game, bro. I'm good. Watch Spider-Man 2 be cross-gen. And as long as it's fire, I'm cool. I'm definitely cool with that. Shout out to the 75 people in here. If you guys, what are you doing home so early? Yeah, I didn't go to work today, Tony. I wasn't feeling too well, bro. I didn't go to work today. That's why I'm home so early, bro. Look, this guy's like, are you my wife, bro? Like, what are you talking about, bro? Why are you home so early? Like, are you my girl, bro? Like, what's going on, Tony, bro? Are you my wife? I know you look feminine and all, bro. I'm already taken, my guy. I'm already taken. About what am I doing home so early, bro? Delayed Saint, what's good? What's good? What's good? I don't know if anybody's part of my Good Gaming Discord. I don't know if anyone's part of the Good Gaming Discord. If you guys want to pop in and have a conversation, I'm gonna make it an open platform for anybody who wants to join in and chat and talk about this Activision Blizzard deal. And if you have a take that you want to share with the audience, come and speak. So here's my Discord link, right? If you want to come and chat with me, all you have to do is obviously accept the link and go in the waiting room. Go in the waiting room and I'll drag you over into the main chat where we can you can get your shit off if you wanna discuss this Activision Blizzard deal. Let me go ahead and get my headphones. Kofi mad I cleaned him up in Yu-Gi-Oh. First of all, we're 1-1 right now, bro. We're 1-1. So what are you talking about? All right, there we go. So I just dropped the Discord link. If you want to come, I already see people joining. If you want to come and chat, open platform. Just join the waiting room and I'll drag you in the chat and we can have a conversation. We can have a discussion about this Activision Blizzard shit, bro. Hold on, let me set up my headphones. All right, we straight now. DJ King says, "Who needs COD when Splatoon 3 is out?" I never bought that shit, bro. I haven't bought a Nintendo game in a long time, bro. I don't play Nintendo. The next game I'm actually gonna play is Bayonetta 3. That's the next game I'm gonna play.
Ew. Hey, real quick. I want to smoke today, man.
You want smoking what?
That's all I can say.
Yo,
you home Monopoly.
Yo, you see the new sauce in you see the new sauce in Yu-Gi-Oh now? She's not ready for me, bro.
Bro, I've been playing online. You're really not original, bro. You're really not original, bro. That's crazy.
Oh my god, bro.
You're really not original.
You get all your sauce from YouTube. Stop talking, bro. You get all your sauce from YouTube, bro.
Bro, you've never seen this deck I used before in the whole game, bro. I'm the first person this deck. Stop the cat,
bro.
Stop the cat.
Bro. I just ran into that shit online just yesterday. What are you talking about?
Just not want smoke. All right? I'm gonna head out.
Yeah. We'll play Monopoly later, bro. I'm gonna holler at you. R.I.P. to Optimus Code. Wow. Yeah, I think I saw people tweeting the sad news. I wasn't familiar with the gentleman, but I send his family prayers and well wishes. Shit sucks, yo. Shit sucks. Like I said, I'm in the waiting room, bro. I'm pop up in the waiting room if you want to come in, chop it up. But yo, any questions? Any questions in the chat? I'm answering all sorts of shit. Shout out to everyone who hit the like button. I appreciate it, bro. Let's get 100 likes real quick, bro. All right, let me read the chat. Shinbi Play says the thing about cross-gen games is that the PS4 is getting 30 frames per second versions with no performance options, and the PS5 gets 60 frames per second. That is correct. That is correct. That is correct. There's a lot more options on next generation consoles, and I actually like that, yo. You know what I mean? Like, I'm liking how every game that dropped has had like some sort of graphical options or performance options for it. So that's nice. This entire gen, like if somebody said that they weren't gonna get into PC gaming anymore, or like they're dropping PC for consoles this generation, I won't even be mad at it, to be honest, because it seems like every game that drops is 60 FPS regardless. So that's nice. That's nice. Devontae says one Uncharted 4 dropping for PC. I believe it's coming out on the 19th. That is what, next Wednesday? I believe that's next Wednesday. I'm waiting on my review copy. Hopefully PlayStation slides through with the review copy. I'll drop some content on it, and if not, I'm gonna just pick it up. If I don't get lucky enough to get it, I'll just pick it up. Ruben Jacob says really good games coming to Nintendo Switch right now. Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, Bayonetta 3, and Persona 5 Royale coming to the Switch. I will be picking up Persona 5 Royale for the second time on PC. I'll definitely be picking that up. I actually can't wait to try it out on the Steam Deck. That shit gonna be dope. Henry the 12 says, I know you said you weren't going to get one yourself, but how do you feel about the 4090 benchmarks? The benchmarks have been extremely impressive. I didn't expect the jump to be that crazy. I actually really did not expect it. For games like Cyberpunk, the shit is running circles around the 3090. It's pretty tempting for me to upgrade, but I'm gonna stand my ground. I'm not gonna get a new GPU. I'm actually serious, bro. I'm actually serious this time. I'm not gonna get a new GPU. I'm gonna ride this 3090 pause until the 5090 or some shit like that, bro. I'm gonna do that. Samurai Black says, anybody getting Gotham Knights? Whew. I got a bet with BG. I think we should be getting the Metacritic scores next week, because I think the game actually comes out next week. And I have a $20 bet with BG. It's about to be easy money. Our bet is pretty much, for me to win, is Gotham Knights needs to score under an 80 on Metacritic for me to win. I think I got this in the bag, bro. I think I got this in the bag, easy. Y'all think I won this one? Have y'all seen the previews for Gotham Knights? They don't look too hot. I've been seeing people say Arkham Knights looks visually better, and that game came out in 2016. Y'all think I'm pretty safe when it comes to this bet? What y'all think? Y'all think I'm pretty safe? We got a super chat donation from Sizzle of 420. Says, do you miss the old pod? You know what? I actually do, and I don't at times. The times when I do is when there's like a crazy news cycle, right? That week that what's it called? We got the State of Play, the Nintendo Direct. That week was just crazy for news, you know what I mean? So those times I'd be like, oh man, if I had the boys with me, we could get a fire pod off, you know what I mean? We could get a fire pod off if we did something together. But I do also enjoy the flexibility now. You know what I mean? The flexibility that I have now, I do also enjoy that a lot too. Killer Cam for sure says, I'm sticking with my 3090 till the 50 series as well. Facts, yo. Me and you gonna hold it down, bro. We're gonna hold it down. Bullet Tooth says Gotham Knights looks kind of mid. You ain't telling no lie, bro. That shit looks buns, bro. I don't know how people are capping for that shit, yo. I'm pretty confident in this bet that I'm gonna actually win this bet, bro. I'm pretty confident, yo. I'm pretty damn confident. You're gonna see Halloween end, yo. You know what's so annoying about these How many times are they gonna kill this brother, bro? You know what I mean? Like, how many times are y'all gonna kill this guy, bro? I feel like I saw the last movie and they set the dude on fire or some shit like that in the basement. Bro, this guy always stay coming back. Stay coming back. I don't know, bro. I'm not really a big fan of like those type of horror flicks where it's just mad gruesome and shit. I'm not really a big fan of that, but I might catch it when it hits the Netflix. When it hits Netflix, I might catch that shit, bro. Tony says we back. We talking about Gotham Knights. Easy money. That's facts. Easy money. We about to get easy money, bro. Level One Gaming says Avengers over Gotham Knights. I'm sorry to tell you, but both of them games look buns. Both of them games look buns. Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you. PK says I'm sticking with my 3080 and Ryzen 5800X. It's a beast. The funny thing, the reason why I'm also not too pressed on like upgrading graphics cards, because like, what game is coming around the corner that's gonna warrant me, getting a new GPU? Like my 3090 pretty much kills everything regardless. So there's no game out that my 3090 is still not bodying. Am I getting 120 frames? No, but I'm still getting like 70, 80, 90 frames. So max settings. So I'm cool with that. Devontae says they turned Michael Myers into Wolverine. He won't die, bro. That boy won't die, bro. That boy, he won't die. Solid says Gotham Knights getting a straight to Game Pass score 69 and under. Bro, facts, bro. Facts. Douglas says it's on Peacock. Real quick to all my anime fans, you know what I mean? All my anime fans watching, y'all watch that new Bleach? I can't even lie. I watched half of the episode and I had to stop. I'm like, yo, let me go pull back this Fullbringer arc. But I'm struggling to even find where I can watch it, bro. It's not on Funimation no more. It's not on Crunchyroll no more. Like, I don't even know where to like watch Bleach anymore. So I have to find a way to like download those episodes that I haven't seen yet. But I don't know if anybody watched the latest episode of that Bleach. That animation is looking god tier, bro. I need to go watch that Fullbringer arc so I can continue watching that shit, bro. Level One Gaming says if Microsoft doesn't get ABK with $70 billion, who do you think they should get? That's a good question. That's a good question. Um, I think someone told me to check my DM. Check my DM. Check DM for what? Tell me to check my DM. I don't see none of my DMs. All right, so yeah, I think I think who should it get? Phew. I think it won't be a big. I don't think it'll be a publisher though, because what other publisher would sell to Microsoft? I think Activision. I guess they could get EA or Activision, but EA would be stupid expensive as well. I don't believe the whole Microsoft is gonna buy Sega thing. I don't think it's ever gonna happen. I'm sorry. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I don't think Capcom would sell to Microsoft. I honestly don't believe that either. Um, what else? What else? What else? What else? Publishers are out there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Microsoft can get Square Enix either. I think there's too many ties to Sony and Nintendo. Um, okay. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Nev. Thanks for the plug. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. Delayed Saint, what's good?
Yo, do I sound
What's up,
shitty
bro?
right now?
What are you saying?
Can you hear me, bro?
I can hear you loud and clear. Yo, what's up? You good?
Oh yeah, how you been, brother?
I'm feeling a lot better today. I mean, this afternoon, this morning was hell for me, bro. It's coming out both ends for me. I was sick, bro. Couldn't go to work, but I'm feeling a lot better now, bro. I'm feeling a lot better
Yeah, the bubble guts.
now. For real, bro. Bad case of it, bro. I got a stomach bug or some shit, bro. Bad case of that shit, bro. But I'm good now, yo. So popping in here, how you feeling? How you feeling about this Activision deal? Microsoft saying, they're saying that they dead last. Sony stomping us across the border. They're pretty much suggesting the UK regulators are kind of siding with Sony and looking into their interests instead of what's the best for the industry. And overall, Sony, making a whole lot of noise trying to step on this deal. How do you feel about all of that?
I mean, I don't blame them. Sony's trying to fuck up their bag, bro. I'd be complaining too.
See, that's what I said earlier, bro. That's what I said. Like, I actually see that. I know a lot of people are making fun of Sony and calling them hypocrites and all sorts of shit. But I see them doing nothing wrong, yo. They supposed to be doing this. They supposed to be doing
No,
this. Like,
they are hypocrites though, because
of course.
they're literally doing that right now. So it's
Yo, but take
come
it
on
in.
now.
They're playing, but it's called playing the game. They all liars, bro. They all hypocrites and liars, bro. It's business, bro. They're all playing the game to get what the end result that they want. You know what I'm saying? So as fans just looking in, like we should understand this. You know what I mean? We should understand that, like, yo, they're just playing the game right now just to someone's trying to make sure this deal doesn't happen, and someone's trying to make sure this deal happens. That's all it is. Like, Sony is definitely in the right to be trying to stop this deal from happening, right? Do I personally want it to go through? Of course, I want it to happen because I think it will create more competition. It will force Sony probably to get more creative in the multiplayer space. But for them trying to stop it, I'm not mad at it one bit. Whether niggas are calling them hypocrites on the internet, I'm not mad at it one bit because they're supposed to be doing this. It's
Politics at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's a lot of politics. Definitely a lot of politics. DJ says Nintendo hasn't made a single complaint. It's just Sony because Nintendo. Yeah, the last time a Call of Duty was on a Nintendo platform, I believe was the Wii U. I believe that was the last time a Call of Duty was on a Nintendo platform, and they're striving. They're doing excellent. They got their own fan base and they're catering to their fan base. So I'm sure Sony's gonna survive too. But I know that Call of Duty money, they're probably afraid for it to be affected because Call of Duty brings in a lot of money for PlayStation. I think some fans are not really taking in how much Call of Duty means to the PlayStation brand. You know what I mean? Call of Duty means a lot to the PlayStation brand. That's why they're trying to step on this shit as best as they can.
I mean, when they took that deal from 360 and they went to PlayStation 4, that shit changed everything, bro. Niggas was buying PS4 just to play Call of Duty.
I think that plus the horrible launch of the Xbox One, the messaging was terrible. You know what I mean with that reveal. PlayStation also put them in a body bag by doing that whole "this is how we share games" whole thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that plus the Call of Duty deal, they picking up that deal was extremely smart for them because that, you get the marketing rights to that, it drives a lot of casual sales to your box, right? So I think if Microsoft acquires Activision and starts to market Call of Duty on their box, it's best on Xbox. It gets the exclusive content on Xbox first, the betas first. I think we will see, at least when it comes to America and stuff like that, we will see a more of a shift because if you don't know, at least when it comes to MPDs, Xbox and PlayStation are not really too far apart. It's like when we start talking about worldwide sales, that's when PlayStation starts to crush Xbox when it comes to worldwide success. But in America, they really not too far apart. And I think with this deal happening, Xbox could capture the American market once again. I think that's very possible.
I don't think it sells because PlayStation's afraid for them to put that shit on Game Pass.
Yeah, because I don't know if you've seen the documents. They came out and said that for them to be okay with this happening, they had like a whole bunch of restrictions, right? They had a whole bunch of restrictions saying that, the game needs to be the exact same on PlayStation. It can't have no exclusive content. It can't have none of that shit. Like, they actually put that shit in writing, which is crazy. And Microsoft will be extremely dumb to accept those terms. They should fight. They should do everything in their power to fight against those terms. Those terms are bullshit, bro. Those terms are definitely bullshit. Yo, if anybody else wants to pop in, here's a Discord link. Just join the waiting room, and I'll drag you into the chat, and then we can have a conversation about this as well. I'm not gonna be here for too long. My voice is already even hurting and shit. But what you saying, Saint? What's good?
No, I was saying it's weird that people are like, oh, why aren't they trying to like redo their contract with Sony? But I'm like, can they even talk about shit like that when they're still actively like going through the agreement? Because didn't like Disney, they couldn't really do shit with any of the Fox properties when they were buying Fox.
Yeah. I think I don't know. Someone in the chat will correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Jim Ryan was saying something about like 3 years. Something about 3 years until I guess their deal with Call of Duty is over. You know what I mean? Like at least when it comes to marketing, maybe the exclusive, maybe the beta first. I'm assuming that Microsoft is gonna honor that deal after this shit closes, and after that, I guess it's free game. After that, we're gonna see what happens.
See, that's just weird because first they say like 3 years, but then I'm hearing it's really the last games that they have in the contract, which is Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2, and I think Modern Warfare 3 Remastered, because we still haven't gotten that yet. It's still in that contract.
Oh yeah. Then I guess I don't know, man. I guess we gotta wait and see. I'm not really too sure about the minute details and stuff like that, and how long it's gonna. PlayStation got the exclusive shit. DJ King says 2 years, current one, then 3 years that Phil added. Oh, then, man, then if that's the case, are you trying to say pretty much until 2027? So if what DJ King is saying for right, then PlayStation is gonna be just fine with Call of Duty for the foreseeable future. At least then they're gonna be fine then.
So basically, this generation.
Yeah, so I guess until next generation, then we're gonna see what happens if what he's saying is true. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna I'm pretty sure all of them, like Microsoft is still gonna promote like the games dropping in Game Pass day one and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I'm pretty sure they're gonna promote that and run ads and shit like that. So I think they'll probably get some people because of that, because that's a good deal. I'm somebody who doesn't buy Call of Duty every single year. The last time I purchased Call of Duty was probably 2019. I skipped like Cold War, Vanguard. I never played those shits.
Oh yeah, cold ass. Yeah.
But taking it, if it was in Game Pass, I would have tried out the campaigns at least. That's for damn sure. I would have at least played the campaigns or something. So I'm actually looking forward to every Call of Duty coming to Game Pass personally, bro. I wanna, because I don't buy them shits every year, so that'll benefit me as a gamer. Henry the 12 says COD Game Pass would be pretty sick. Yo, you're about it. What were you saying?
No.
Yo, bro, you sound like a Decepticon right now, my guy, bro. Are you driving under a tunnel? You sound like a Decepticon right now, my guy.
Oh no, I'm inside of a fucking cooler rolling beer right now.
Oh, yeah, you working?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Devontae says, I buy COD each year, but skipping this year. Devontae, why are you skipping this year, bro? I don't understand the hate for this Call of Duty. Maybe because I'm not a Call of Duty head, but that new Call of Duty was fun that I was playing. Yo, besides that one shitty map, that museum map, the rest of that shit was kind of fire, though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit was fun as hell. I guess it's catered to more casual players like myself anyway, so maybe that's why I'm having more fun with it. I know people are complaining about the footsteps and all sorts of shit, and the radar, like I don't even notice some types of shits, yo. To be honest, yo, I don't play COD like that. But I had fun with that shit. That beta was fun as hell, bro.
I noticed that shit in TDM, and I knew it was over when all the homies said, "Yeah, this is my last match." And that's never happened, bro.
Henry the 12 said the pacing of this Modern Warfare is slower than Modern Warfare 2019, but it's not a bad game per se. Yeah, for what I played, it was fun. Like I said, I don't experience like Call of Duty burnout like some people do, because they probably buy that shit every year because they're fans of the series. I have like no Call of Duty burnout whatsoever. I'm actually kind of excited to play this campaign, and to dive into the multiplayer for a bit, until I get bored. I'm actually excited for that. DJ King Gamer says, I haven't played Call of Duty since Black Ops 2. Black Ops. I think that was like the last time I was like really deep into Call of Duty. It was probably Modern Warfare 4 era. Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1 and 2. I think that was like the last time that I was like really deep into Call of Duty. Besides
You've
that,
been
man, I've
away
been
from
skipping
it.
the game. What you say?
You've been away from it for like a hot minute, then.
Yeah, no. But I did try out like Ghost and shit like that. Like when the console launched, I did pick up Ghost. It was terrible. I thought the campaign was whatever though. I thought the campaign wasn't that bad, but the multiplayer was fucking terrible. Yeah, so I've been away from Call of Duty for some time now. So I'm actually enjoying what I'm playing. Henry the 12 says, yeah, I feel that. I'm the same way. I play a little bit of Cold War and skip the Vanguard, so I feel more fresh. For you, it's probably even more so. Yeah, exactly. Any other questions in the chat? Anyone who wants to pop in and talk? I'm in the Discord. I already put the link in. If you want to join, just wait in the waiting room. I'll drag you into the chat if you want to come chop it up about this Activision Blizzard deal. Mega Man said, if COD becomes... All right, yeah, no problem, man, yo. I'm going to holler at you, bro. You take it easy.
Yeah, I just want to tell you that that new Halloween is going to be on the Peacock app, so
oh yeah,
you watch that on there. And
okay.
Bleach is on Hulu and I think Disney Plus.
No, but not the back catalog. The back catalog's on Disney Plus. Only the new joints are.
Oh, so you didn't even see it on Hulu then?
Nah, no, we don't have Hulu in Canada, bro. I don't think we have Hulu in Canada, bro. I don't think so. Yeah, we got Disney Plus and shit, but we got no Hulu over here. I don't think so. But yeah, one of my boys sent me a link where I could watch the episode, so I'm definitely gonna be on there. I'm gonna try and binge watch that Fullbringer arc and shit, so I can at least catch up with that. I've seen everything else though, but I need to watch that shit. All right, so Mega Man says, if COD, he said if COD becomes a console exclusive, I feel like the PlayStation users are more likely to go to the PC route than getting an Xbox. Either way, the move would be a win-win for Microsoft. I think that's bullshit too, bro. Although PC gamers are growing every single year, that's what the stats show. I think a lot of people that you see on the internet that are saying that they're gonna jump ship, get a PC if all these PlayStation games go to PC, all of that. I think that's all cap. Bro. Once again, not everybody's down to throw down like a little $1,500 just to get started. You know what I mean? Because if you want a decent PC today, you got to spend at least $1,500. I don't care what no PC gamer tells you, bro. You got to spend at least $1,500 if you want a decent PC, bro. You know what I mean? And that's if you're not buying no accessories with it. You know what I mean? Not the monitor that you want, the high refresh rate, the mouse that you want, the keyboard. Like, this shit is expensive, man. The entry level expensive, but you save money on the other stuff, like, not paying for online and shit. So I actually do think it's cap. I think those people will probably get an Xbox. If Xbox is providing great games, why wouldn't you want to just buy an Xbox? Do people have like that crazy of like a brand loyalty that they would literally skip out on a console that costs $500 that could play all the games that you want to jump to PC just to slight the which you're still supporting them anyways because you're buying the game? Like, it doesn't make sense, bro. Just buy the $500 box if you're not a fan of PC, unless you're trying to get into like PC gaming. You know what I mean? But the entry level, you see these new cards and how much they cost. The entry level ain't cheap. Can't go for an older card as well and still get pretty good performance. But like GPUs in general, like, they're not cheap, bro. GPUs are not cheap. The 4090 fucking costs like $2,700 over here in Canada. That's fucking ridiculous, yo. That's fucking ridiculous. Use a VPN, Kofi. Low-key, I need to. I could do that too, bro. Use a VPN, get on that Hulu shit. But then again, I need to sign up and pay for that though. But you're right. I could use a VPN. I could use one. Henry the 12 says 1,000 to 12,000 at absolute minimum, in my opinion. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Gotta spend at least 12 to 1500 for a decent PC, bro. You gotta spend like 12 to 1500. Let's see what's going on the Twitter versus. See, it's been a pretty quiet week. I don't think much has been happening. I think much has been happening as all. Oh, I see this whole drama with Call of Duty needing a cell phone number. Okay, so this is breaking news. I think this is breaking news. Apparently a lot of people have been upset that the latest Call of Duty, and I believe Overwatch 2 as well, requires you to like enter a phone number in order for you to play. A lot of people have been upset about that, but I think it's just been confirmed only PC players gotta enter a phone number. So what are they trying to say? Are they trying to say PC mans are the scumbags that are doing all the cheating? That's fucking crazy. Saying console mans don't cheat? DJB says, is a 3060 Ti good? Is it good for what? What's your goals? Is it 1080p, 1440p, 4K? Let me know what your goals, and I can inform you properly. Like, what's your goal? What's your resolution you're trying to play at? What's your frame rate targets you're trying to hit? What's the settings you're trying to hit? Those are the questions that you need to ask yourself. You know what I mean? Like, if you're someone that doesn't care to play everything at ultra, if you're not someone that's trying to play 4K native, you're trying to play 1440p and shit like that, I think that's a great card. I think that's a great card. It's all relative to your display. Remember, for me, I buy according to my display. You know what I mean? And what are my goals? That's what you have to ask yourself. Like, what's your goals? If you're trying to play 4K ultra settings, I do not recommend modern games. At least I do not recommend a 3060 Ti. DJB says 1440p high, not ultra. You know what? I believe they said that. I believe they said like the 3060 is equivalent to like a 2080, I believe, Super or 2080 Ti or something like that. It's equivalent to that. So I'm pretty sure that will get the job done for 1440p high settings. If you're trying to at least get 60, I think that'll get the job done. You're definitely might have to compromise, at least when it comes to ray tracing and stuff like that. You're definitely gonna have to compromise a little bit with ray tracing. Wavemaster 21 says, what about 1440p ultra wide max settings plus ray tracing? That's pretty much right now. My monitor is 3860 by 1600. It's an ultra wide. I try to pretty much go for max settings with ray tracing, and I get pretty good frame rates, and I'm rocking a 3090 right now, but I'm pretty sure a 3080, right? A 3080 Ti will probably get the job done if that's the targets that you're trying to reach. I think a 3080 Ti, you'll probably be fine, Wavemaster, with that, bro. That'd be a good enough GPU for you, especially if you're not trying to break the bank. If you got money to spend, I'll say go for the 3090. It's on sale right now. They fucking slashed the price of my GPU by like $800, bro. Shit is crazy, bro. It's crazy how this shit becomes a dud right after when the new one drops, yo. DJ King Gaming says, Blizzard removed the phone number requirements for Overwatch 1 owners. I'm not really too bothered by that. I don't know why people are so pressed about like security and all sorts of shit like that. Like, I'm sorry to tell some of y'all if y'all don't know this. Privacy is fucking dead, bro. In today's world, privacy does not exist. You're not living off the grid if you're not putting your phone number in fucking Overwatch or Call of Duty. You're not living off the grid. Yo, bro, like if niggas want to find you, if dudes want to do something to you, if the government trying to catch you, they're going to find you, bro. Like in today's society, privacy is dead. So I never really understood why people are so like, I know like that was like some complaints that some people had at the Epic Game Store because of privacy this, privacy that. Like, I'm sorry to tell you, a lot of y'all are, including myself, are nobodies. You know what I mean? Like, yo, nobody's... Yo, no one's hacking your shit, bro. So, like, man's want to be off the grid so bad, bro. Like, relax, bro. Privacy is dead, bro. Can't even go outside without being caught on camera, on a Ring camera. You can't go outside being on camera about 100 times, bro. Like, relax. Privacy's fucking dead, bro. Video Master 2221 says 3080 Ti is 600 on eBay. Laughing. Oh my god, bro. That hurts my heart, bro. That hurts my heart, yo. I should have sold this shit when I had the chance, bro. Probably could have bought a new GPU, but nah, I'm good, bro. I'm waiting for the 5090. That fucking sucks, bro. The funny thing is, if people are trying to get into PC gaming now, it's probably a good time. You probably get a lot of good get a lot of good GPUs on for the cheap, bro. If you don't mind using a used GPU, probably get it for the cheap. If they're really selling 3080 Ti's for 600 on eBay, that's not bad. I wouldn't mind buying a used GPU as long as it hasn't been used for like data mining or any of that shit, bro. I wouldn't be mad at that. Sala says, I'm all in for the phone thing. Cheaters account, I think that's what you're trying to say, or ain't, I don't know. Make new accounts every time they get banned. Yeah, exactly. If this lessens the people cheating and shit like that, I'm okay with that, bro. Take my number, bro. You know what I mean? Take my number. I don't really care. Killer Cam for Show says, I paid $1,600 for a 3090. Now it ain't worth half of that. That's fucking tough, bro. You and me are in the same boat. You and me are in the same boat, bro. All right, yeah, we got someone pulling up. We got somebody that pulled up. Yo, Muck 284. I don't think I'm familiar, but what's up? What are you saying, bro?
Not a damn thing, man. You know why they don't want to put their phone numbers in, Kofi.
Why?
You PC terrorists wanna be anonymous.
Oh man, yeah. I can't even lie.
But I understand.
PC gamers gotta do better, bro.
Nah, but that's a stigma against PC gamers. They're always cheating.
Yeah.
I mean, console gamers do cheat too, but
bro,
not like how they do on PC.
Yeah. You know what it is? It's just a lot easier to cheat on PC. You probably could just go online and find a program. Where on consoles, you need to buy like peripherals sometimes to hook up your controller to do like the rapid fires. You have to buy like bootleg. You know what I mean? Like you got to spend a little bit of money to cheat on consoles.
Even with this new Call of Duty, the guys who make up the cheat, at the end of the beta, they say, yeah, we already got our shit ready. Whenever the game drops, just hit us up.
That. Yeah, I think I've seen
that.
Yeah, I mean, that shit's disgusting.
Yeah, that's how easy it is. Easy it is.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you touched light on this whole switch to PC thing, because that shit annoying to me. Like a lot of these PC guys be, oh yeah, everybody need to switch to PC. Okay, cool. So if I switch to PC, for instance, when I'm buying a piece of tech, I want the biggest, the baddest, the best. So I'm gonna spend what, $2,500 on monitor, keyboard.
Especially if you're coming in fresh, you don't have all of that. Yeah.
Exactly. So if boss is spending $500, I mean, it makes no sense. And then if you're telling everybody switch to PC, when something happened to the PC, you think we want to be like Kid Smooth, who's crying on Twitter, hey, how you do this? How you do that? Exactly. Like switching to PC is cute, is nice. Yes, you get all these big performance boosts and shit like that. But when shit goes wrong, who am I gonna call?
You have to look at it yourself. You got to figure it out, bro. You got to figure. That's how long they're gonna tell you. They're gonna say you got to figure it out. Now, like I've been gaming on PC since 2019, and like you're saying, it does have its perks. Don't get it twisted. It has its perks, its benefits.
Yeah.
But it also comes with its own set of troubles that you typically do not have that experience on consoles that as much. So once in a while, you might get a game crash on a console where you got to reboot, but it's it happens. But on PC, like for example, like I was really excited. I think I told this story before. I was really excited to play Spider-Man Remastered on PC. It was working fine on my Steam Deck. I came from vacation. I installed it on the PC, bro. This shit keeps on crashing, bro. I don't even know what to do, bro. I don't even know what to do to fix it. So I pretty much had to just drop it. I was pretty far in the game too, but I just dropped that shit because it just annoyed me, yo. So this is something that
I watched that video when you were talking about it, and I was laughing because I was like, I know Kofi was hype. Yeah, he was like, yeah, I can't wait for this shit on PC. I'm gonna show you how it's really supposed to look.
Yeah, you
And
know,
when I see
because
that shit,
sometimes
I
I
was
do,
like,
I do my little trolls here and there. You know, I used to be fucking with niggas, bro. I be doing my little trolling here and there sometimes on the timeline, you know, because it gets people butthurt for some reason. But see, that's why I haven't been confident enough to like even tweet nothing about like Spider-Man Miles Morales. Like remasters not been working on my
Listen.
PC, bro. It's not been working, bro.
No,
So I gotta wait till it works before I could talk a little shit. You know what I mean?
but
Wait to see if
Kofi,
it
that's
works.
I've been looking for your tweet about the new Miles Morales, right? I said he didn't tweet about
I
this
didn't
shit
see. I didn't
because
tweet about this shit.
he
Yo.
got defeated. He got after the fourth Spider-Man brought him to his knees. So he ain't
Yeah,
tweeting
I
about
can't
this
even
one.
lie. That's why I didn't tweet about this one. When I'm gonna buy it though, and I'm gonna play it. If it works, then I'm gonna come out and I mean share my screenshots and shit. But if it doesn't work, I'm gonna keep quiet. You already know. You already know the vibe. I'm gonna keep quiet and fall back.
Yeah,
Fall back. So what do you
yeah.
think? So what
And
do you
about
think
that,
about what do you think about this whole Activision Blizzard shit? Like, do you
and
think Sony has every right to be crying like this and try to make sure this deal doesn't happen? I think so.
but you see, that's the thing. I've been laughing at this whole Activision shit because this is the same shit what happened with Apple versus Epic. Same
Mm,
exact shit, but nobody on that side of gaming understands that this happened. And the reason why I think Sony is really pushing back is because imagine you Kofi, you going to this guy, you coming to me all the time to I'm your barber. You know, I'm cutting your hair, you telling people about me, I get a little big, you know. I go ahead and I sell my
mm-hmm,
barber shop to somebody else. Well, I tell you I'm selling it to someone else, right?
mm-hmm.
And before this person buy it, they have all these rules. They tell you, hey, you know, you could have just walk in anytime, Kofi. Now you gotta make an appointment 2 weeks out. You gotta pay an extra $20 and all this. I think that's what got Jim Ryan mad because if you notice, they had this conversation in February, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jim Ryan was silent throughout the whole couple months. And then Phil Spencer came back up and started talking a lot of shit. So Jim Ryan was like, this ain't how we handle business usually. We handle business in the back end. Nobody need to know about, you know, all the business dealings.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's why it's out in the media because nobody was talking about this whole deal until Phil came out and started to talk about it a lot. So I think that's what got Jim mad because Jim in this business a long time. He's seen acquisitions and mergers and stuff like that, and nothing like this never happened.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that's
You
I
know,
think that's why.
I think, like I said earlier, I think PlayStation knows how important the Call of Duty franchise is. That's why they're trying to put all these
Yeah,
regulations on the deal, trying
yeah.
to say that Xbox can't get exclusive content.
Mm-hmm.
They want it to be on parity when it comes to like what I mean, like they want it to be on par with the PS4 version
Yep.
before they let the shit go. You know what I mean? But I don't think Microsoft is gonna agree to their terms. I don't think they're gonna agree to their terms at all.
But you see too. I think Phil Spencer talks a little bit too much because remember now he was trying to get Game Pass on the PlayStation and on Nintendo.
Hmm.
And I was reading some of that documents from yesterday, and that's what he said in the whole document. He was like, "Yeah, they refused Game Pass off of their shit. So if they want it, that's why I think Jim Ryan said, hey, we don't mind the whole Call of Duty shit, but I think Phil Spencer is trying to put it in Game Pass and say, hey, if you want Call of Duty on your shit, you have to allow Game Pass on your shit." And I
Mm.
think that's the reason why they're trying to buy Call of Duty to eventually try to get Game
You
Pass
try on
on
PlayStation. You know what?
exactly.
I was thinking that Microsoft would absolutely love a strategy like that, like to end up putting Game Pass on PlayStation. But I think that's more of a now my thoughts that's like more of an end game thing. If they don't plan on creating no consoles no more, I guess that's the end goal. But for the simple reason that I believe that they're still in the business of making consoles, I don't think we'll see Game Pass on PlayStation anytime soon, especially with PlayStation actually trying to compete with Game Pass with PlayStation Plus tiers and stuff like that, right? So I think even they probably will not allow it because because how many subscriptions? I don't think they would want that competing on their platform when they could just not allow it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if they'll do that. I'm actually very curious if PlayStation will allow Game Pass on their platform.
I don't think they would.
Because it's literally a direct competitor, right?
Yep.
With
Yep.
their PlayStation Plus tier. So I could see that being a thing though if Microsoft decides, we're going full third party. We're going full third party, then of course I could see Game Pass on that one day. But as long as Microsoft is in the business of making consoles, I don't think we'll see Game Pass on PlayStation. I don't think
That's to me from the documents I read about the whole Game Pass shit. To me, that's what Microsoft is trying to do. They're trying to push Sony into a corner where they have to do it. And I don't think Jim Ryan understands how prideful Sony is and how they got into the business. They got into the business because they had a war with Nintendo. So they were like, okay, Nintendo trying to screw us. Okay, cool. We're gonna go there and make our own shit.
Yeah,
and I think Phil Spencer, Phil Spencer ain't realizing that these Japanese companies have a lot of pride. And for him trying to force their hand to get Game Pass on their shit, because notice he also said they're not finished acquiring. So they're gonna try to acquire a EA or a Ubisoft or something other.
You know what? When it comes to these acquisitions, I had no problem with Microsoft buying Bethesda. I think that was fine. I had no problem them buying Activision. I think at this point, I would actually personally wouldn't want them to buy any more big publishers. I think
they're going to though.
I actually hope that they don't buy no EA or anything like that. I don't know. At that point, then I think it's too much. They own a little too much of the major players in the game. So I don't know. I don't know if that will even go through if they try to buy if they're having trouble with this one. If they try to acquire EA anytime soon, I don't think that shit will go through. I don't think that one, because I think at that point now we're looking at like, okay, they're owning too much of the biggest players in the game. Because if you own an EA now, like FIFA is huge. So you're trying to tell me that like now you got the licenses to FIFA and all of that shit too?
Yep.
So I don't know, man. That's kind of big.
Yep, it is. And even so, right? When I look at this whole acquisition ABK, right? I see people saying, yeah, don't worry, when they get them under the wing, they're gonna be able to expand and bring back Crash and this and that. But right now, if you look at how big Call of Duty is, Activision have a all hands on deck approach because the game is so big. So I don't see them revising no old Activision IPs, because right now they're not doing it because Call of Duty is so big. So if you start to take up all of these toys for Bobs and all of these other developers of a card, what's card gonna be?
Well, we did see reports saying that we might be seeing the end of yearly card releases. I don't know if you remember reading anything like that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, then we might stop seeing that. So that might be a good thing for other IPs to flourish that Activision owns.
You see, Kofi, but my problem with that is this: Warzone. If they didn't have Warzone, I would understand, okay, but a lot of these studios are maintaining and supporting Warzone. And know that Warzone 2 is coming out just now. So, once a new game come out, the amount of bugs they have to squash and all of this shit. So to me, the 2-year cycle now is not going to help. And Microsoft already showed me that if they're willing to kill their biggest franchise in Halo. That's like Nintendo killing Mario, or Sony killing God of War. If they show me they kill their biggest IP, what are they gonna do with Call of Duty?
Yeah.
That's my other problem. Like they haven't showed me any confidence.
Yeah. You're definitely right. You definitely have cause for concern. Microsoft has acquired a lot of studios, but we still haven't seen, really the fruits really bear fruit yet. You know what I mean? Like we haven't seen the fruits of the labor yet. I think we got to wait a little bit. As for, the state of Halo, I'm not going to really use the state of Halo to say, you know, Call of Duty is gonna turn out bad. I think that's a little too. That's kind of. I don't know if that's fair. I don't think that's fair enough to say. At this point, we got to see what Microsoft's influence on these publishers are. Like, are they gonna leave them to do what they do, but they're just the head and the owners, or are they gonna be, you know, influencing their moves in the sense where they're, you know, create the game like this, make it like this. You know, that could be a problem. I know that's been a knock on Microsoft in the past, that they kind of shoehorn their agendas in. For example, with Fable, remember that was at Fable, but they decided they wanted to make it some sort of like 5-player
Change it up.
asymmetric
Yeah.
multiplayer game or some shit like that. I believe the
Yep.
story behind that is Microsoft kind of was pushing for the game to go in that sort of direction, and you know, we all know how that shit turned out, right? So
Yep. Screwed it
if
up.
they're leaving these studios to do what they're doing, then I think we'll be fine. But like I said, I think it's just a big play just to get shit on Game Pass. I'm pretty sure that's the center
Yeah, but
focus of everything, you know?
my thing is this too, right? When they, because I feel his deal is gonna go through, right?
I think it's gonna go through as well. I think they wouldn't try to
When
buy it
they
if they knew it wouldn't go through. I think it will go through.
when this deal finish, right? Who is gonna be the CEO and the CFO of Activision Blizzard?
Isn't
Because
it that the
they
nasty
they
man right now? Isn't the nasty man still in
yeah,
charge
but
or what?
but Phil Spencer said once the deal goes through,
He's gonna be the
all
head,
of
right?
the whole all of them are gonna be gone, right? So who is gonna lead Activision Blizzard? That's my only question to
I
these
feel
people who
I don't
keep
know.
pushing it.
I don't know if I swear I seen an article saying that like Phil Spencer is gonna be like watching over all of that shit. Like I feel like I saw like
Exactly.
some sort of chart about that, but of the leaders. But
So
I know they
you think
haven't got rid of the dude yet, and I know people have been mad at
no,
that
no,
Bobby
no.
Kotick or whatever his name is.
Yeah,
That
not
Bobby
not
Nasty
not
man.
yeah, not until the deal closed. But with all the studios Phil already have on his plate, you think he could still manage Activision as big as Activision is? Cause he has a lot of food on his plate right now, a lot. And Matt Booty ain't helping. We be real, Kofi. We being real. Matt Booty is not helping. So do you think Phil Spencer could manage all the studios he have right now, plus Activision Blizzard?
DJ B says, "Why does it matter if Bobby is gone?" I think that's more for of like just a workplace environment, because the allegations is that Activision has like really bad kind of what do they call frat house kind of like workplace
Yeah,
environments and shit like that.
and Phil talk about helping to clean up the culture. So if you're helping to clean up the culture, Bobby, his second
Yeah.
in command, and all them other people have to leave. If you're cleaning up the culture,
Yeah, I think so. That's the reason why people want him gone, because I
yeah,
know we don't
he has to
personally,
leave.
we don't know how this affects in terms of like the final product that we get, but the workers are apparently going through some shit over there. I think even some lady kind of offed herself or something like that. Something crazy. The stories out of that shit was crazy. The stories
Yeah, a
was
lady
crazy.
killed herself because of the pressure. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard some stories were crazy out of Activision, so that's why they say they're gonna go and clean it up. That's why I think Microsoft had an opportunity to swoop in and buy it, because of the whole
Yeah.
scandal and all this drama, because they're picking up Activision literally on its low. Yeah, 70 billion is a lot of money, but it
Yeah,
would
yeah,
probably
yeah.
been valued way higher if it wasn't under like all of this scrutiny and stuff like
They're
that. So
picking up Activision half price basically.
yeah, so they're picking up on the low. Yeah.
So
We got
that's my
meds.
only question for this whole shit. Like, who is really gonna manage Activision Blizzard once that starts?
What up, gang?
Meds. What are you saying, brother?
No, I wanted to come in here, chat, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
yes,
I see
so we
Kofi
just
live
yeah,
in
we
here.
just-
It's an
yeah,
open chat,
It's
so
an
I
open
mean,
chat.
hey, why
Whoever
not?
wants to pop in, the Discord is open. I dropped the link.
And I gotta come balance it because Muck is in here, and Muck is my guy, but he does a lot of Sony Dicky, and so I gotta come balance it out. I gotta come
Man,
balance it
come
out.
on, man. Don't shoot me in my
What's
chest
up,
like
Muck?
that.
You gotta keep it funky, bro. You a cool guy still, but I gotta call it down the middle.
As you should.
Yes, sir. So, yo, Meds, you probably been hearing the conversation that we're having. We're just chopping it
Yeah,
up
I've been
about
listening
this,
a little bit.
about this Activision deal and stuff like that. How you feeling about it? How you feel? My first question to you, I guess, is Sony's behavior. Would you be doing the same? Would you be doing the same?
I would be doing the same.
That's what I'm saying. It's smart.
I would be doing it wholeheartedly, like the whole time, thinking to myself, like, I look so pathetic doing this. Like, this is so lame, but I got to do this. Like
Yeah.
I gotta fight for this. But
exactly, it's smart for all the people who be dissing PlayStation and acting like, you know, they're, once again, everybody's playing the game, bro. They're all doing politics. It's all politics, and they're all playing the fucking game right now. You know what I mean? Like, once again, Microsoft is trying to make themselves look incredibly weak, and how, you know, even after we acquired this Activision, right, we're still gonna be, you know, inferior to PlayStation. Like they pretty much came out and said that. They pretty much came out and said PlayStation is smoking us in games. They've been smoking us in this and that. They're smoking us in install base. So
that shit was funny though.
You know what I mean? They're literally admitting on the documents that PlayStation is better. They literally admitted that. And
I mean, they're both looking goofy, right?
Yeah.
PlayStation's like, yo, we can't survive.
Now they said, yeah, PlayStation's out here saying we can't survive. Yeah.
Speaking of facts, man.
Like, what are they goofy, man? Like, what are they, like, they're bullying us.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying. It's a game, bro. Like, what people don't understand is, like, I know people are probably taking this as face value, but like, mans are behind. They're all like plotting. This is all big brain plays that are happening right now. You know, they're all playing fucking games, bro. So everyone could get what they want. PlayStation probably knows that this deal is gonna go through, but them complaining, they might. I guess their ultimate goal is to get maybe some restrictions on how the IPs are handled. You know what I mean? See how they came on and said that they want, you know, exclusive content to be on PlayStation day one. Like, I could find the exact quote, but they literally had a list of demands, meds.
They want parity. Yeah,
they want
like,
parity,
they don't want the versions
to
be worse.
They don't want their version to be worse. They don't want the Xbox version to have extra content. They don't want none of that shit. They literally want parity between the two versions. So like, they playing smart too. Like, I would be doing the exact same thing PlayStation is doing if one of my biggest selling games that I'm just free money, easy money, just selling PlayStation on my platform was doing that. You know what I mean? Like, I'll play the same game too that they're doing, saying that, nah, this can't happen. It's not good for gamers. It's not good for the industry. It's clearly what all their complaints are self-preserve. They're trying to self-preserve themselves. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny though, because they're
take a phone call.
They have the quote unquote superior version of Call of Duty this year anyway, right? Because they have like that third person mode that's exclusive. Yeah, you hear me? Oh, this guy's on the phone. Oh, man. So, Addy, I say hi.
Are you about to leave? All right, I'll see you when you get home. All right,
oh,
bye.
Man, that was funny.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, you silly, bro.
What happened? What happened?
You look funny with the phone under the headphone like that. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
You getting your waves in like Jack or what?
Nah, I actually have product in my hair. That's why I wear a do-rag. You know, I got some conditioner in my hair and shit. You know, you see, look, I'm starting to hit that age where I'm a little fearful of the baldness.
Oh,
both my brothers.
No, Kofi.
I'm not going bald. Don't worry, I'm not going bald. Sure,
I'm
not going bald. But both my brothers, around this age, I'm actually maybe even 2 years ago. They're like, you know, maybe when they're 27. You know, they started losing their hair.
Signs yet,
but I haven't shown any signs yet. I haven't shown any signs yet. So I'm trying to grow out my hair again and throw a little braids in there, because I always felt like my hair grew faster when they were in like braids and shit. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to regrow my hair and shit. Yeah, we got Slow-Mo. Slow-Mo, what's up, bro?
Yo, what's up, y'all? How's it going, Kofi? How's it going, Meds? What's up, Muck?
Chilling with the people today, man. Just chilling.
Yeah, I feel. Yeah, I'm glad you're live, man. I needed some conversation while I was working. You was talking about this whole Activision thing, and something really popped in my head in regards to how like both Microsoft and Sony are kind of really exaggerating things, you know, for the public, for these regulators and whatnot.
It's a fact.
And I remember it took me back to college when I used to take like some of my business classes. We would get into negotiation tactics, and a very strong negotiation tactic is to ask for things that you don't want, so that later on, when you're negotiating for the things that you do want, you give away the things that you didn't want at all, knowing it was always going to be a sacrificing piece, so that you could then gain the things that you do want. So I see Sony out here asking, I mean, Microsoft's going to own it, and you're still asking for exclusive content. You're still asking for no perks for Game Pass. Like what? Like what would be the purpose of them even acquiring
I
it?
know.
It's like some of the stuff they're asking for, they know they're not going to get at the end of the day. But you ask for more than what you really want, so that at the end you meet at the middle and you get the things that you wanted.
Yeah, exactly. It's all tactics that they play, and that's what people need to understand. I know they out here calling Sony out. I've been seeing a screenshot going around with, you know, a whole bunch of Call of Duty exclusive like stickers. I've been seeing that's been making its round. Like, yo, look at Sony, they're hypocrites. But like, I feel like, yo, this is what you're supposed to do, bro. You know what I mean? Like when your competitor is about to potentially acquire one of your biggest, you know, selling IPs on your platform, or, you know what I mean, like one of the biggest franchises in the game as well that sells best on your platform. And, you know, they're playing with your money at this point, so you know you're gonna try your best to stop it from happening. You know, so that's what they're doing right now. And if they can't stop it, like you're saying, they're gonna negotiate in a way where maybe it's not as bad on the, you know, they're in a decent position at the end of it. You know what I mean? So they're doing this smart.
Yeah. That's all I wanted to say. A great stream, bro. I'm gonna jump up out of here so I can finish up some work, man.
Yes,
Take
sir.
care.
Yes, sir.
Peace out, Meds.
Medina, Mr. Medina. Yo, you good? I think his mic is fucked up. You good now, Mets? Yeah, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro. But does anyone else want to hop in here as well? Once again, it's an open platform. If you want to come and talk, chop it up, just join the Discord. Wait in the waiting room, and I'll drag you in the chat if you want to come chop it up. We just chilling for a bit today. Had nothing better to do. After I get off this, I'm probably going to go take a little shower and play some more Ghost of Tsushima. Playing that shit again for the second time. Trying to play it on my Jack Move account. Get the platinum in that. Yeah, it's working now.
Yo, my NVIDIA broadcast crashed. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder when I went out because I was talking mad shit. That's funny.
Yeah, we didn't hear none of that shit, bro. We didn't hear none of that.
Oh, man, that sucks. Oh, man.
Yeah, we didn't hear none of that.
Slow-mo probably thought I was rude. I said hi to him and shit. That's funny. Nah, but damn, son. Damn.
Later, Henry.
Anyway.
So what are you saying?
Anyway, but yeah, man. I think PlayStation should bend the knee, put Game Pass on the PlayStation. I mean, if they want to keep Call of Duty, you gotta bend the knee. But
you think Microsoft wants to put Game Pass on PlayStation as of today? As of today, you think so?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Put a Trojan horse on the opposing platform that makes you money. So it's like, bro, like I don't even care if you're competing hard with me or like doing well in the industry. Because if you're doing well in the industry, that means I'm doing well.
I'm doing well in the industry. That's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts.
So like, I mean, like it's a win-win for them. Honestly, I think Muck was kind of onto something when he said before, because I think Sony could benefit a little bit out of Game Pass as well. But they're gonna be too prideful to do something like that. They're gonna want to push, you know, PlayStation Plus to probably rival it eventually. Maybe not now, but eventually.
Yeah.
And they're not gonna want to bend. Yeah. And they can't. I mean, I think Game Pass has built up way too much of a lead to be passed at this point, and also I think it's just way too good of a value, especially when you consider, you know, first party. But dude, like PlayStation is hyping it. Like they don't need Call of Duty, right? Like I think if they, because you know they're making all these live service games, and this is more of like a throw shit at the wall and see what sticks approach. Because you know 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 of those are gonna fail. But if they can land one of those that becomes like a staple in gaming, you know what I mean? Like you remember,
you're good for a long time, bro. Because if you have one that hits, it stays. That's what I noticed too. You know, with the Apexes, with the Warzones, with the Fortnites. Like if you make that one, it sticks. It literally sticks forever. That's what it's looking like nowadays.
I don't think Sony really care about the IP Call of Duty. I just think they care about the 30% they're getting from Call of Duty. They don't give a shit.
Of course. It's all about the money that they get from it because it sells so well for them.
Yeah. That's what they care about. They don't really care about the IP. They just care about the revenue. And I think
if they get an IP, bro. Like,
Yeah,
look at Epic, bro. They were working on Unreal. They were working on Paragon and Fortnite. Fortnite hit. They deaded those other two games like quickly.
but you
Sony
see,
can do the same thing
See,
here.
all of these moving
That's
parts
my
happening. It
question.
makes sense that PlayStation also wants to expand your IPs on different platforms. Like, it makes sense. Like, look at all these moving parts here. Like, yo, if they're gonna be losing some money from this, right? Eventually,
Yeah.
they got a plan in the
Well,
future
make
of
it up
like, all
somewhere
right,
else.
maybe let's put some games on PC and see if we can make some bread over here too. Like all of this shit
Yeah.
makes sense, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's why they
Yeah.
look at. I know the hardcore fan base like hates to see the games on different platforms and stuff like that, but maybe in the end of the day, right? Like, if PlayStation's games sell extremely well on PC, it only benefits the platform to make the games that y'all love, right? So,
But you see, I think
Yeah, Mark.
we on this side of the fence, as Mez was saying, we looking at it like this, right? Apple biggest draw is iMessage on an iPhone, right? And you can only get that experience on an iPhone. You don't think they will make a lot of money if they would put it on PC and Android?
what do you mean? What do you mean? Put what on?
If they make a iMessage app, right? To go on PC or Android.
But they have done that with Apple Music, though. They have done that.
No. But listen, Apple don't really care about Apple Music. Apple cares about iMessage. iMessage and FaceTime is their biggest draw. If they put that any place else, it's gonna make a lot of money. But it gonna also water down that experience in terms of, hey, you don't need an iPhone to get iMessage or FaceTime anymore. It's the same thing with Nintendo. Nintendo, I don't think would ever put their games on PC because they want you to come to their ecosystem to experience it. So so you have to look at it like that kind of way. Like, you could only experience this experience on my box.
Yeah, I think that's a very traditional way of how like consoles used to be made. Because and even you bring up Nintendo as well, but even as a company has stick up their ass as Nintendo, right? Even them, they have to a certain extent they have allowed their IPs on different mediums, right? Now we're getting Nintendo movies, right? Now we're getting Nintendo games on iOS. We got a Mario Kart on a cell phone. You don't even need a Nintendo platform to play a Mario Kart now. You know what I mean? You got that. You got Animal Crossing on the cell phone. So I'm just saying, like, if you probably said that like 10 years ago, people probably, or 5 years ago, people probably wouldn't even believe you and be like, yeah, Nintendo publishing games and development games for like cell phones, like, they ain't doing that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, so I think every company has to evolve in a way just to keep up with the times, and I think the simple fact that PlayStation is, expanding their library onto a different platform for PCs, not even their competitors' platform, but to a different platform like a PC. I think in the end of the day, I don't think it devalues the PlayStation because once again, it offers a different kind of experience than PC gaming.
And not only that, Kofi, but look at it this way, right? Every week or every month, what we've been hearing, this going to PC, that going to PC, this going to PC. When last you heard something saying this going to the PlayStation 5? When did we get
we heard Rise of Ronin? We heard Rise of Ronin coming to PlayStation 5.
I don't want to hear that shit.
I don't want to hear that.
We heard Rise of Ronin. We have Rise of Ronin when it comes. They just announced they announced Wolverine and Spider-Man PS2 coming to PS5 What's up?
Listen,
party.
Mark, listen.
All right, Wolverine and Spider-Man 2. We got God of War coming out next month.
You make a good point with the iPhone stuff, bro. The iPhone stuff makes sense, but let me tell you something. I have an iPhone. Kofi has an iPhone. If Android gets iMessage, I'm not going to Android.
It's not happening.
It's not happening. And also, let's bring it back to Apple and also Microsoft since they're involved as well. Apple for a long time has had what you described. What in business they call a closed garden approach, a walled garden approach, right? You want people in your walled garden that they stay in the ecosystem. You keep charging them. They continue to bring you revenue, right? Microsoft also tried to approach business the same way back in the days in the Steve Ballmer days. After what's his name stepped down, Gates, Steve Ballmer was in charge, and Microsoft's valuation didn't rise for like 10 years. They were stagnant for like 10 years. And then what happened? Satya came through. They were like, yo, enough of this Word being exclusive to this, that. They put Word everywhere. They made Windows 10. Windows was free. They put all their stuff everywhere and made it all subscription based. And what happened? Microsoft shot up, and now they're even bigger than Apple is. Like now they're a multi-trillion-dollar company, which is not much bigger than Apple, but slightly bigger than Apple. And they see that approach, and that's what saved Xbox. Like, basically,
That's true.
they were trying the Sony approach. It wasn't working, just like it wasn't working for Microsoft before, and they wanted to shelve Xbox until Phil Spencer said, "Yo, Satya, we're gonna do it your way. We're gonna make Xbox like all the other
Available on
Microsoft brands.
yeah.
We're gonna put it everywhere."
Put it everywhere.
And Satya said, "Bet, that makes sense. That makes, what makes money makes sense." And they've been climbing up in terms of revenue ever since. And Sony sees that they can't stay stagnant. They don't want to get dwarfed by Microsoft's growth. They want to grow too. So that's just the way it's gonna go, man.
Meds, my only problem is this, right? I don't mind them shits going to PC, right? But to me, what Jim Ryan should have done, dropped a state of play, a showcase, whatever you want to call it, show us the roadmap for the next 18 months that's coming to PlayStation, and then drop all these PC shit. You would have never heard anybody talk about these PC shit. You know why? Because we know what coming to the box. The fact that we don't know what coming to the box and we know what coming to PC, I think is what
that's what got you guys. No, that's what got you guys hot, because they're not saying anything. You guys got 2 announced games. You got Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine, and that's all you got.
See, that's like the real like core of this like doom and gloom at PlayStation. It's the simple fact that they haven't had a showcase. When they have a showcase, everyone's gonna shut up. All the man's are gonna just shut
exactly.
Up.
But that's why I say in August or September they should have already had a showcase. Then drop all of these PC shit. Nobody wanna even see them shits. Everybody wanna be like, oh, okay.
Since you're the PlayStation guy here, right?
Yeah.
I have a question. Are the PlayStation fans antsy because they think PlayStation is being quiet because they don't think you're gonna like what they have to say? Like, because like that next showcase, is it even gonna be something you want, or is it gonna be those 10 live service games that you don't care about? Are PlayStation fans scared? Is that what's going on?
No, I don't think so. I think everybody antsy because they've seen the Ghost of Tsushima's, the Last of Us, the Ratchet and Clanks, and they know Sony has shit in the bag. Sony, like when your mom is cooking and you smell the food and she keep telling you, hey, wait, and you could smell that shit and you like your belly start grumbling and you're like, oh geez, I'm hungry. That's what I think happening right now. We know that shit cooking. We know that Naughty Dog cooking,
out, bro. Yeah, they got games coming in the pipeline, bro.
All the studios that were big on the PS4 haven't dropped anything on the PS5 yet. Imagine that. Only Insomniac really dropped anything on the PS4.
To be fair, like we all understand game development does take some time. And
you're gonna see like
at the end of the generation. No, let's just be fair, because at the end of the generation, we did get Ghost, we got Last of Us, and this is like towards the end of the PS4's life cycle. So, of course, maybe their next game's not ready for their right away, right after. You know what I mean? So I feel like people are being kind of hard on PlayStation, or PlayStation fans are expecting a little too much. Like, what are you all expecting in the first?
You're spoiled, bro.
We haven't got 2 years. It's not even 2 years into the console's life yet.
We spoiled.
You know what I mean? It's not even 2 years into the life yet, but y'all crying that y'all don't know the exact timeline of games and everything that's coming out and everything that's being worked on. I say, yo, this year wasn't a bad year for y'all. Y'all just wait till next year and see what state of play and what comes out next, bro. Like, you guys already have 2 games that you guys know about that's coming out in the future, which is Spider-Man, Wolverine. Yeah, you guys want to see what's coming out from Sucker Punch. You guys want to see what's coming out from those other studios. But once again, they just dropped Ghost. I'm pretty sure they're working on the Ghost sequel. You're going to see that shit when it's ready. So there's a lot of games to look forward to right now. I don't know why like mans are so pressed that they need like exact timetable of everything that's cooking right now.
You know why they're so pressed? We see all this shit coming to PC.
So don't watch that. So y'all hated. So y'all hated. So that's y'all hated. So that's y'all hated right now. So that's what y'all saying. Y'all hated.
Bro, even this year they've gotten good games. They got GT, they got Horizon, they got God of War coming, they had Sifu that was only on their console. Like, bro, they had a lot of good games. Why are they sweating? Like,
why they so pressed? Why they so pressed to see what happens? What's happening all the next year? Why they so pressed?
Listen, let me go back to my cooking analogy, right? Say you and your 5 brothers there, the food don't cook, and your mom serving you the last plate. You want me bad too? She solved all of them before she solved you.
Nah, but the funny
You gonna
thing
be
is, like,
mad.
y'all already,
Nah,
look,
because we
bro,
all
y'all,
eating anyway.
we
It's all
eat. That's what I'm
good.
saying. We eating, and y'all eating next month too. Y'all have God of War Ragnarok dropping next month. That's gonna be a big
That's
game
true.
right next.
That's
That's a
true.
huge fucking game dropping next month.
Nah,
This year wasn't a
that's a
bad.
mega. That's
Look,
a
not
Megatron.
everybody's
That's
a.
a Megatron.
This year
Not,
was a good PlayStation year. It
yeah,
was.
it's a good PlayStation year. Even though, look, not everybody's gonna be a fan of racing games. Not everyone's gonna be a fan of Horizon, whatever. But it's you can look objectively and look like, okay, yo, but PlayStation at least delivered with some quality games for their fan base that they like. They like, we got a Horizon sequel, we got a GT sequel, and we got a God of War sequel all coming out in the same year. So I think that's pretty
Yeah,
impressive.
that's
That's a good
crazy.
for a first party
We still
output.
want
Next year
more
we
though.
already know. Yeah, you guys want more, but next year we know we got Spider-Man. That's also confirmed for now. We know Spider-Man and a whole bunch of VR shit. You know what I mean? Spider-Man and VR is next year. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have other games dropping too. But once again, why do
Yeah,
we have to know at this exact moment for y'all niggas to stop?
we some
Like we have to know
Kofi.
at
We
this
some
exact
spoiled
moment, bro.
brats, man.
Yeah, it sounds
We
like
are
y'all like
customer.
spoiled. It sounds like you spoiled.
Yeah,
That
we
sound like that.
spoiled. I'm not gonna lie. We spoiled. We some spoiled brats. We some spoiled brats, man. And you see, you know what a fair is to Kofi? We see what happened on the green side of the fence, and we don't want to be on the green side of the fence. We don't want to have to go a whole year without something dropping that's a home run. So we fearful of I wonder if we getting like the green side of the fence.
Brother.
DJ brings up a good point. He says, I mean, Sony did set the expectation with the PS4, announcing games 3 to 4 years off. They did do a lot of that. They did show games
Yep.
extremely early before they're like, and you still have to
Yep.
wait, like, you know what I mean? They did that a lot with like Days Gone and other games too, that like they showed
That ended
mad
up
early.
screwing them over though.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're probably getting to a place where they want to announce games when they're maybe a year or maybe 2 years away maximum, because it seems like they haven't announced anything that's crazy far as of lately. So which is fine with
Kofi,
me.
you know what too?
Mm-hmm.
Sony saw that because Xbox was probably had the same mindset, and they were like, "Fuck it, this E3 we're gonna show only things that's gonna come out in the next 12 months," and people were upset about that.
Yeah.
And Sony saw that, they were like, "Damn, they don't like it when we release shit early. They don't like it when we release shit like, you know, within a year out. Like, we ain't gonna tell these people nothing. Fuck them."
You know what it is
You're
with,
right, man.
with Microsoft.
You're
You
right.
see what real quick with Microsoft. I think everybody can't follow everybody's template, meds. Everybody
Nah.
like these companies gotta read the room. I feel like with Microsoft, it was okay with
You're right.
them showing things a little bit further off, because if they're watching their hardcore
have
fan
shit.
base, right? They've been more hungry than PlayStation, man. It's like PlayStation has the luxury of maybe not showing games 5 years, 4 years off. Like Microsoft, like we don't know what's happening. So if them just showing games coming in the next 12 months, it's a little shaky, because we want to see we see that you acquired all these studios, and we want to see what y'all got coming in the future, even if it's 3 years. So I think everybody got to play their specific part. Like they got to read the room. Like I said,
Kofi,
Microsoft is in a more of a position where they gotta maybe show a little bit far ahead to get people more excited for their platform. You know what I mean?
You're absolutely right, Kofi, because to me, everybody have to have their own cadence. Cause look at Nintendo. Nintendo have their own cadence, their own formula, and they follow it. Microsoft need their own cadence. Sony need their own cadence. So I don't.
The
I
thing
don't.
is
I
that
don't think
Sony and Microsoft copy each other. Nintendo don't copy nobody.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, they kind of just do they just do their own thing. Like they in their own bubble.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to like Nintendo and how they move and operate, and it works for them. Whatever they're doing, it works for them and their success with the Nintendo Switch. You know.
Yep.
When did they announce Metroid Prime 4, bro? That was a mistake.
Years, bro.
They
So
announced
many
Metroid
years
Prime
ago.
for a year, like literally so long ago. Like that was premature.
That one like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, that was a little too premature.
Maybe more than that, dude. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's been a
I
while.
don't even
It's literally
remember.
been a
That shit
while.
was so long.
Yeah, that was way too premature. That's why I didn't like when CD Projekt Red came out and announced like 5 code games or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like why y'all
That shit
doing
was
this,
stupid.
bro?
That
Like
shit was stupid.
that was dumb as hell. Why do we need to know about this? Y'all talking
That
about
shit was
the
stupid.
next Cyberpunk sequel. Y'all talking about like the next 3 Witcher games, like in all code names. Like, bro, none of those games are probably even in pre-production yet, bro. Like what are we talking about here, bro? You know what I mean? Like we're not gonna be playing the sequel to Cyberpunk anytime soon now, bro. So why even announce that shit? Like it's pointless. You know, so I don't know. I think everybody just gotta play their own, play their own game. Microsoft at E3, they should have showed a little bit ahead, even though if it wasn't ready. I personally believe they should have showed ahead, because if they read the room correctly, people wanted to see, okay, y'all acquired all these studios. We want to see what your first party's cooking up, and we barely saw any first party from their thing. You know what I mean? So everyone got to read the room. PlayStation doesn't need to do that today. They had a big 2020. 2021, I don't was it a big 2021? That's the launch. 2020 was a big year for them. 2021, was that the launch of the PlayStation 5 at 2021? Am I bugging? 2020. So yeah, the last couple of years of PlayStation, like the last 3 years haven't been bad years if I remember correctly.
They've been very good.
I think the last bad year was 2019, which I think they only got like Days Gone and Death Stranding at the end of the year.
Yeah,
I think that was like the only.
Baby.
I think that I don't like Days Gone at all, but I think that was like the only like really muddy, crappy year that they had. But I'm pretty sure 2020 was good. 2021 was a good output. And 2022 has so far been a good output, in my personal opinion. Some of their biggest franchises are dropping this year. So I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know. They have some grace. They have a little grace to not let us know what's coming out in the next 5 years. Like they don't have to tell us.
What PlayStation guys got to do is stop worrying about what's going on over there on the Xbox side and just worry about what's going on with them because they're doing great.
Yeah, they got games to play, bro. I don't know why they tripping, bro. God of War about to slap. That shit about to be crazy.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna have to stay off the internet for months because I'm not playing it day one.
Oh yeah, you're not getting. I need that shit day one, bro.
I don't have a 5, and I'm not gonna play it on my PS4. Damn, maybe should I sacrifice it and play it on my 4? I don't know.
Well, I'm pretty sure from what I saw with Horizon Forbidden West, it didn't seem like the PS Pro experience was too bad. You're not gonna get that 60 though. I don't think you're gonna get that 60. You're gonna get that 30 FPS, but you're probably gonna by the time you play that shit, you're gonna be spoiled on the timeline though, bro. Like
that's the thing. Like I'm gonna have to play day one, and I don't play shit day one, but I might have to because everybody's gonna spoil the shit.
The thing of being so in depth, like back in the day when I wasn't like creating content, like I was so obviously like gaming the same way, but I never really had to deal with like spoilers and being pressed or thinking about like, I gotta play this game before someone like kind of ruins this shit for me. You know what I mean? So I think we're in a position now that like we're kind of deep into this shit.
Yeah.
Right, with the gaming community that like, we check Twitter, we're gonna see God of War, people playing God of War, and we're gonna be sharing screenshots, and we're gonna spoil ourselves with the game and shit like that. So I definitely gotta play that shit day one. When it drop. That should drop. Anyway,
that's like next month, dude.
Yeah. Probably gonna wrap this shit up and get off this shit. It's fun talking with y'all. I wanted to chop it up since I had the opportunity. Was a little sick, so I didn't go to work. So that's why I'm here so early and shit. So
yes, sir.
I appreciate everybody coming through. I appreciate everybody hitting the like button on the video, on the live stream. It helps the channel. If you haven't, do so. Muck, Slow-Mo, Meds, all them boys who came through. Saint.
Yeah, man, good show.
Shout out to the people who came through, made some conversations. For the people watching, don't be scared, bro. Don't be scared to pop into the waiting room and come chop it up. You know what I mean? The next time I do this, you know what I mean? Just join the Discord, wait in the waiting room, and I'll drag you over. Hopefully this stream helped some of y'all through your day of work, entertained y'all a little bit. And I'm gonna get out of here, man. I hope everybody has a wonderful afternoon, man. Y'all take it easy. What headphones are these? These are the HyperX what? I don't know. HyperX something, I don't know. Google HyperX, you'll probably see it. You see the model. They're decent. They're not bad, bro. All right, I'm out.
Peace.